Okay, hello, this is Survive on Raft. Looks like I'm the only one who survived the plane crash. Luckily for me, I have a hook and some food and a raft. Okay, to expand Raft, I need to create a hammer. So let's look up some resources. Okay, so we cannot play it on the controller. So we're going to unplug our controller. Why didn't I hear an unplug noise? I don't know. But let's hook up two plants and seaweeds. So I thought this was Raft. Because I saw the ability to get this, and it looks very much like hi. Okay, I gotta need materials. First off, I'll craft some ropes. I think 2 ropes should be enough. And it looked very much like Raft. And you know, with the name. I think it was called Raft Survival at the time. They've clearly had to rename it. Now I can craft a hammer. Okay. Let's craft a hammer. Okay, it's ready to expand Raft. First I need wood. Let's hook up some more planks. Okay, hi. But yeah, it looks very much like Raft. And because it was called Raft Survival in the thing that was offering me the opportunity to try it, I thought it was, of course, that game. And you can see the similarities, and you know, at a brief glance you might confuse it for said game. Okay, so I mean, I actually can't go into the water, which is really bad. Like, no matter how hard I try, I can't jump into the water. I'm literally just surviving on this raft, I guess. We got some water in the top left, we got some food, we got a health meter. It kind of looks the same. You know, not being able to jump into the water feels bad, man. But do you want me to build here? Cast 5 ropes. Okay, okay, that's fine. It brought up the opportunity to do that again. I prepared a bit. To build something I need to take my hammer in hand. Okay, drag the hammer and place it into the hub around the bottom, then choose it. Okay, then choose it. Yes, hammer. Okay. I don't know how I'm bringing up the inventory, it's just literally bringing itself up. Okay, well done. Looks like I need more space, so let's add a floor. Okay. Built. Build some floor. Okay, I've got some balls of water, but I'm afraid it'll run it soon. I should do something. I've no idea. Thank God I'm an engineer, but I need more material. 10 pieces of scrap and 5 planks should be enough. Okay, so scrap and other things and woods. It's not a lot. Okay, that was a bit of a dodgy animation. Also, you know, the fact that I have to click them after it arriving is strange. It's not like auto collects. And then, you know, you feel like weird. But it's odd that we don't have a lot of room as well. Like, I want these. Hey, I want these special things. Also, he starts throwing the thing as well. Like, we're not actually moving. Like in the other Raft, which I don't know why you'd ever think that it's the same sort of game. The Raft actually moves through a world on water. We are not. We're not moving. Like, it's the pseudo false impression of movements. We're bound into this little area. All of the resources are miles away. But I could throw my hook pretty far, just not far enough. Okay, this scrap is actually coming to me. Again, the hooking on that is a bit off. Just a bit. Okay. The direction that was travelling just changed on me, unless I looked at the wrong place, because I was looking at this one. Okay, I need some scrap though, and you know, other things. And not getting anything anywhere near me, which doesn't help any matters at all. Right, we literally cannot throw that far enough to get those, so that's going to be a big issue as well. Okay, we can get some of these things, some seaweeds. I mean, I see that little barrel there. It is something that we might want to potentially try and get, but it's never ever going to get it. Right, this box is mine. It will be mine. It's going to come into my range. I tell you, it looked like that should have gone far enough that we could get it, but apparently not. So, I mean, I don't know the price point in comparison to Raft, but, you know, it kind of feels like one of those titles you'd find in Poundland, like... I'm not going to say names of things, but, you know, with knockoff titles, like, you see them on, like, certain channels, and it's like the B-movie version, like, Independence Day, rather than Independence Day, and it's like a really, really cheapy, dodgy knockoff of a movie. That is a movie in its own right, but, you know, clearly it's been made to get people who don't pay that close attention. And, you know, I've always said that it's like granny gifts. So, you know, granny who doesn't know what the actual thing is. Oh, you like that Aliens versus Predators movie, do you? And then there's, like, something of a very similar name. I'm not going to say that my mum's bought such a trash movie for me in the past as a Christmas present. Yes, those sorts of titles that are in Poundland. There's, oh, look, yes, I got you a movie. Isn't it fantastic? I got you a DVD. You paid £1 for, like, a trash movie that I'm never going to watch. And Cyborg Cop. And other knockoffs of, you know... It's like, oh, is that RoboCop, is it? Okay. That's the new RoboCop movie. Cyborg Cop! Never watched it. I know it's in Poundland, because I've seen it in Poundland. Yeah, no, that's not really a good gift. That's not a good gift. And I'm not necessarily saying bad things about this game either. Although, you know, everything is spawning so far away from me, and we have literally no ability to get closer to them. And, you know, it's like they've kind of copied the premise of Raft, but, you know, it doesn't have the exploration and everything, like going to the islands and, you know, finding things in the quest to, you know, they've made that into more of a game. This feels like a very cheap knockoff of said game, and, you know, I apologise if you think that that's offensive to it, but at the same time, like, it's not wrong, is it? And that's gonna draft away with my thing, so it's like, whilst I try and wait for it to line up with that box, it's not ever going to, so, you know, we'd be dumb to leave it like that whilst it's hooked to that. Right, yes, okay, now we can get both the barrel and the box. Oh, it's a cheat knockoff. We can't. We can get it wedged onto that box so that we can maybe never get it back. Oh shit, also we have to actually fucking click on it, otherwise we never get the actual contents. Now the box is gone. Out of range. Can we get the companion cube? It's gone. It's gone. If I'd have been a bit quicker. We can get these ones though, like... Okay, and that should have hooked a mile ago. Fuck me, don't run away, box. Hey, box. Okay. And now we've glitched the game. Okay, can I pick up these though? Okay. At least we could get them. Right, okay. Can you let me take that? Okay. Great! Now I can build a water separator, finally. Ooh, I thought we'd broke it then because it got wedged, but thankfully we can, by mashing right click, actually also pick up the other items. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Right, but how do I craft? Right, on the hammer, I guess. The hammer! Okay, so what's that? A water maker. We can build a fireplace as well. We got a lot of planks, but we've got hardly any scrap. Okay. Wow, we have a lot of room. No, better make a bucket, a cup, and hook up at least one plank for fuel. Or I can take this box before it vanishes. And this box before it vanishes. Okay. What were you saying? Do I need the hammer for that? Hammer. That looks like fire pits and things. Okay. Craft a bucket, a cup, and hook up. How? I don't have a clue. Rags. You are. There's a blueprint in the bottom corner. I mean, I can build some floor. I can build some rags. Okay. I'm just gonna. Oh, we need more rope. Okay. But, how? Oh, bye. Bye-bye. I guess, you might want me to get materials until I have enough materials to do it, and then you're probably just going to bring up the menu, right? M, N, Z, 1, 2... Oh, that's just hotbarring. Tab. Enter. Space. Oh, we can jump. Fantastically useful. Settings. I is invent K. K for crafts. Or we could just press escape and that does it, because that's, of course. I guess you want me to build the bucket first. Okay, we'll build some rope. Okay, we'll build... I guess I have too much inventory. Okay. I mean, I'd love to build some that to use up all of this stuff and free up some space. But, there's a bin. Okay, perfect. Right. Okay. It's fine. Crisis averted. He says as he just done the dumbest thing in the world. Okay. But I don't have room for that. But if I... Okay, but shit, no. I need it on my hotbar. There we go. Okay, it's fine. Bucket of water, which we put in there. Okay, which is like literally just that. I feel like if I do that, you might give me the ability to actually then build. Wait, no, it was rope that we needed. Okay, it's fine. Let's make a load of rope again, because I want to get rid of some of this wood, but I'm not going to throw it away. You know, if we actually just build planks, then it's a use for all of this. Okay. No. Why reds? What? Okay. I don't get why sometimes it's red and sometimes it isn't. Okay, it's fine. Okay, we got some seaweed. Right, let's build this cup. Cup is crafting, not I. Okay, craft cup. Okay, in order to use items, I need to take them in my hands. Place the buckets and the cup and the planks and hotbar like we do with the hammer. Yeah. Hurry up. Okay. And the planks. Okay, there we go. I need to place the cup in the separator and then add the plank for fire. Okay, cup. And the separator. Okay, let's take the bucket to scoop some water from the sea. Yay, I've already done that. Blah, 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 blah. And planks in the fire. Okay. Then I'm going to just jump ahead. Wait. Hammer. Let's get this built. Okay, so we need more scrap for that. Bus. In the meantime, I can get a fishing rod and try and catch some fish. So I guess you might want me to remake another thingamajig, you know, for hooking things. Okay, are we just watching it for... Is this Minecraft fishing? The water is ready to satisfy my thirst. Okay, yeah. What do I do? Do I just keep it in the blue hole? Okay. Stay. Okay. So we leave it in the blue hole and... What the heck? Until it's green. Okay. Could you stop that? There's a big thing going past. I kind of need that. Oh, great physics. Let's not question that. Okay, so I just literally take the cup, right? How I should have paid attention. So take it with an empty hand, I guess. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's drink the water. No water to survive. Now it's time to think about food. Let's build a fireplace just like we did with the water separator. But I need a lot of stupid scrap. Okay, let's try and find all this scrap metal because it's going to be the worst material to find. Apparently, that's just more bamboo, seaweed. Okay, that wood is not going to escape. My woods. Just bamboo. I mean, literally, it's the hunt for anything useful. Yes, okay. I wasn't sure that was going to make it. Right, we can knock these things out of the way. We don't really care about those. You know, we've got a million bamboo. Or we can just accidentally bring it all over. Like, I might as well grab it if it's here. Even though it is. Also, Great Horizon box. It leaves a sunblot and comes on a literal dot line. But that's the moon. Yes, of course it is. I mean, it's more moony now, but at the same time, like, where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Cut and Joe. That was a bit odd. Okay. Yeah. Mine. Okay. No, come on. Shit. Come on. I hate this. So I'll just click. No, click longer. Okay, is this bugged? I feel like we got that, but at the same time, it's like... Hammer. Okay, let's build an extension. Right, okay. This box is bugged. Let's ignore it. I see that barrel. Like, not being able to go out of the water, and also like not really having the shark threats is a bit of a thing. Okay, the bugs box has decided to delete itself now. Have I got enough materials there? Surely. Okay, after this I'll try. Like, it didn't bring up the option, so, you know, I was just assuming. Okay, so I'm going to eat the fish, although we need to cook the fish first. Right, where? There's my cooked fish. I was going to say, I could have sworn we started with some cooked fish. Perfect. Okay, eating makes us hungrier, which is weird. Okay, hammer. Hammer! If I had a hammer, I'd build a fucking fire pit. And then we could cook our fish, and then we can eat it. Okay. What can I cook in the middle of the ocean? Maybe some fish? Okay, well, we're ready. Let's take it. Okay, I mean, Okay, now try catching some. I hope there's some fish nearby. Hey, great. Calls a phosphorus. Phosphorus? Rich dinner. Okay. Looks like a phosphorus. To put a stupid name for a fish. No, it's a phosphorus-rich dinner. I need to put the fish and some planks on the fireplace. Okay, that is an unfortunate positioning of that. I will just say that. Looks like a phosphorus! The most well-known fish of the ocean. No, it's a phosphorus-rich dinner. Sorry if I'm really digging into your game, but, you know, it does look so much like Raft. And I thought it was going to be Raft. Fine, let's wait whilst you cook my dinner ready. Well, I can definitely strive. What else can keep me here? A shark. Papega. Could a shark? Papega? Possibly come. Oh crap, it's a shark. I need to make a spear in case it attacks. Okay, thankfully we had the materials to actually do it. Great, spear's ready. I can fight off the shark. At least I think I should build some thorns around the rafts. Okay. But it must be in K. So what do I do? Just but how do I build some? What? You're letting me in the water now? Okay, now that there's a threat of a shark, you're actually letting me in the water. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But how do I build the thorns? Also, empty hands required to take the fish. Okay, well we can literally. I guess that won't give me an empty hands though. Take the fish, even though we had I accidentally ate it. A cooked fish in our inventory already. You know, it's like should have really gone into that, right? Well, this is our life in the middle of the night, and whilst it seems there's like an axe and something else, which I don't know what that is. And hammer, not I. Hammer. So walls and extra floors and, you know, support and I don't know what that is. All these things like fancy rigging on our rafts. Oh, what, the spikes are level 21? Really? Oh, I should build some spikes for my rafts at level 21. But how do you level up? How do you level up? That's not been made clear. Hi, Sharky. You're nothing. You're not even eating my raft. You're just like playing music at me. Oh, I guess we level up by collecting a lot of stuff. Okay. And we just weren't leveling up before because we were still tutorializing. But it's not as good as the other thing because, you know, okay, that doesn't really hurt that much. Fingers broke. Grappling hook. So, I guess we need to build a new one. We need a hook first. Okay, that's a lot of scrap for that. That's awful. That is actually awful how much that takes to build, and it didn't last long at all. And, you know, it could only hook one item at a time. So, and again, he's not really a threat to our raft unless we go out. He's only... Wow, we grab some wood behind the box. Or seaweed, even. Not the box that I was trying to hook in. That's actually trash. The fact that you can't hook multiple items is... you know, pretty bad. Like rafts, you can pull in multiple items at the same time, and you know it's okay. But this, you know, it's literally forcing us to pull one item at a time. And I could probably, hey, pick it up. Fine. I don't care. Must be a ghost. Must have been the winds. Must have been the winds, because we can't touch it. You know, it's a bit odd that we can't actually go and do those things. Also, you know, everything's a mile away. Okay, new plan. New plan is to... Right, we need rope. Okay. You are... very much gazing me off, because we don't have the room in our inventory. Also, what are these nuts? These nuts! I would like to use... I mean, I've got the room with all those seaweeds, honestly. I'm just saying. I've literally got the room with so many seaweeds that would become ropes. If you'd allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. That would have perfectly become ropes. But instead, you forced me to become Northern Lion in a Papega voice. A ceiling! Right, a ceiling costs one less rope. Sure, let's be more dangerous with the ceiling. Okay. This is my plan. Like, the world's longest... Oh, okay. Shit. Can go no further than that. But, you know, I wanted the box. I thought I hooked the box. I hooked a piece of fucking wood behind it. Okay, it's fine. But this is the plan. Like, we'll just reach out as far as we can. Like, things are going to get stuck on this as well, but it's fine. Okay, and then let's, oh, we'll grab this first. Wow, that's actually shit. Like, that should have floated into my thing, but... Okay, the weirdness of this is weird. Like, the weird perspective that our thing... Oh, we killed our hammer. We murdered our hammer. Okay, give me a new hammer. If I had a hammer, I'd build a million planks and then... Okay, grab ropes again. It's fine. We will persist. We got the box and not the piece of wood. That's actually fantastic. Okay, right. So now we need as many ropes as we can build because we've got literally the room. Seaweed is for nothing. Like, actually, we're not even needing to fish that much. Honestly, it's not costing me much hunger at all. Okay, we can build some palm tree boxes and some things. I mean, it's going to use a lot of rope. Fuck it, for some progression. Okay, wait, it needs to go on the water. Sure, that's fine. Just some palm tree seeds that we got, I guess. Hi. Do you... Cancel. There we go. I'm not in the water, you fucking shark. Now you'll start attacking my raft, okay. I will accept that. So at least he does eventually start attacking the raft. But, you know, for a moment there, it didn't look like he was going to. Okay. So, sure. I mean, we can't plant our nuts in this. That's what she says. We don't appear to have like any other planters. That's just like a doorway. Why would we ever want a door? We can build a bed eventually. Okay, let's... Aquapaga into the sea. Because, you know, clearly that's the way that God intended. Okay. So now I've got a long boy that can capture a lot of things on itself for me, although we cannot actually grab things that are glitched into it, apparently. Okay, no, it's fine, we can. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, there's a lot more materials out here, and this is why I did this outreach program, just so we can get as much as possible. Like, wedged into our raft and then grab it eventually. Okay, so now we've got, it literally mines itself without us having to keep capturing it. Hi, Sharky. What were you planning there? Okay. We need ropes. Okay, so that's what we're lacking. A lot of ropes. I can do that. I can build us some ropes. Also, I can apparently build some coconuts if I had an axe and a coconut. I guess we need the palm tree for that. But, it might just be because I haven't put... Okay, I needed to wait for that thing to go, I guess. Okay, we're just out of materials, right? It's not that I'm fucking it up. Okay. Why did that put that on it rather than grab it? Okay, that's fine. Okay, that seaweed is... We can't dive under the water, also the shark does not care anymore. Sharky boy... Okay, now he started to care. There was a yellow... Oh, we missed. Yellow marker there, but the music wasn't even playing when we were going in the water. Yes, that's an ethereal barrel, clearly. Okay, but we can grab the piece of wood next to it. I'm sure that will be perfectly fine. That's absolutely what I wanted. Okay. Right, it's fine. We'll build some more floors. Okay, we can literally only build one. I can't build under that, can I? Okay. Perfect. It has actually perfectly glitched into everything. Okay, but we can't build there because there's stuff. The stuff scuffed into our building path. Right, now you're going to let me do it, so let's do it to it. Okay. Level 13! Is that the maximum, do you think? We'll say. I wanted that scrap as well. Right, scrap is sort of a valuable commodity in a way. Okay, could you... There we go. Like, it's hard to get some of this stuff as it glitches about, but we're making do. With the iron brew! It's going to get the box. It's not going to get the box. I knew it wasn't going to get the box. I knew it was going to get the pathetic plank instead. But I said box, but I meant plank in my head. I knew it was going to get the plank. Like a plank. Like a plank. Ow. Touched for the very first time. Okay. That's a sort of glitched out. Sharky, where were you? Okay. It's fine. Give me ropes. Okay. Let me expand this island. Can we expand further this? We can, okay. So I can literally just keep expanding out this way if I really, really want. With my long L piece and, you know, catch all of this detritus. So I wonder how far into the ethosphere we can go. Like... Is there an edge to the world? Because there's nothing else to do. But I feel like there is an edge to the world. I feel like there is an edge to the spawning world. And if we block it off entirely, we just literally get all the resources gathered for us. That box doesn't seem to want to move. Okay. But, I mean, I should probably start fishing at some point. Have I got any more foods? We got foods. We're fine. We don't need to care that badly about foods. I'm sure we can do well enough without it. Oh yeah, woods. Shit. We have to actually cook the water. I thought I'd set it on its path, but yeah, it's fine. We're still good. Okay, I've broke my thing, haven't I? Nope, we just removed it. Okay, that's fine. Why I chose to remove the hook, I don't know. And we've got these deco nuts. These nuts that we're never going to use. Okay. Water may be starting to be a concern. At some point soon. But for now, we're good. Okay, we also built the thing just so we didn't have to concern ourselves too badly. You know, if the shark attacks, we've got a big spear to hit him. Okay, that's really dumb that, you know, there's no real animation, but there are animations for anything else. So I'm just there mashing it, being like, pick up the water. And it did. And I just was being dumb. Okay, there are so many boxes here that it would be... What the heck was that? What the heck? There's some sort of invisible thing here that we're bouncing it off. Okay. But... Okay, the physics at the edge of the world here aren't fantastic. It's like anti-collecting what we want physics. Okay, we got that. That's fine. But we're bouncing it off of something. There. There was... I mean, was it an invisible shark? I don't know. It was weird. That's what it was. It was very weird. Okay. Also, I've deleted my hotbar. I've deleted my hotbar. Okay, I can literally do nothing but hold this. Yeah, where is he? Up there, okay. You enjoy that, because I'm not going to get you before it dies, right? You just ate that piece of whatever. Okay. I've definitely fucked it. Okay, pressing escape fixed it. That's fine. I don't know what mode we were in, but it was not letting me do things. Okay, now I want to cook my water. I don't know why I'm looking for the like lowest stack of woods. Okay, some of these controls are a bit glitchy as well, I will tell you that. I tell you this. Some of these controls, they pretty glitchy. I told you. Okay. Let's get this box over here. I mean, there's not really a lot else to do, is there, other than this? So, you know, the game is literally going to be over in no time. Like, there is nothing to do. Short of level up, and then, you know, what can we build? Okay, I need rope, but I probably don't have the room for the rope. Correct? Because I don't have... I do have room for the rope. One rope. Okay, it's fine. Okay, what is that? Dirt. No, we might need that dirt. Wood is our least valuable commodity. Honestly. Okay. So let's build some rope. Okay, I didn't consider that I need to put dirt in the floating box. Okay, let's put the dirt in the floating box first. Then we'll put the nuts. Right? That's going to help us. dirt. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now the floating nuts in the floating box. Okay. Then we want some water for it, I guess. Okay, so we watered it. That's plenty of water. Okay, perfect. Okay, then we can put some more water in there. Okay, let's get rid of those nuts. Now we've got some water to drink. No. Empty hands. Take the water. Drink it. Back in its spot. Perfect. Okay. And relight the fire. Relight my fire. Completing this without much further effort is my only desire. Relight my fire. Or can't we please eat them nuts? Okay, what is this? A resource net. Well, I mean, ironically, the thing already is a resource net. Okay, so that's 5 ropes. That's 5 ropes and 4 planks. It's actually way cheaper to build. So, I mean, you're not going to let me expand outwards. Oh, no, you will. But not beyond this. So, I guess. I mean, the whole raft is already a resource net. Look at it. It's already capturing all the resources that we need on itself. We don't need a proper resource net. It's literally doing the job itself. Okay. Click in the water? I guess not. Okay, empty hands. Is it because we don't have space in our hands, do you think? Okay, that could be a weird bug. Right. Empty hands. Drink the water. Put the cup back. Okay. Now we can grab water. Right. Now we can grab water. We can only grab water from that side. That's weird. That's strange that we can only grab it from that side. Okay, so we can build some other things. What are these? So some wall torches, palm tree boxes, some columns, some stairs. You know, if you want to make a fancy pants sort of thing, so it's a level 17. You're not even going to tell me what those things are. Some spikes, some sort of jetty things. You know, it doesn't look like there's too much else to show off really. It's literally just this, and you know, there's no quests and stuff like the other sort of thing. This tree seems to be taking forever to grow, so it looks like we're never gonna really get to see that either. But yeah, I mean, I'd suggest if you want a rafting experience, I'd probably say get Raft and not survive on Raft, because this is definitely inferior and a knockoff with not really a lot to do, honestly. They've copied it down to, you know, capturing things in the resources, in these like resource nets. They've got, you know, hooking it on the things, the shark attacking and biting off bits of your raft. But the world's just so much flatter, and like I kind of wanted to expand out into the endless void. Also, that's just scrap, isn't it? The endless void. It's a temptation. Like, how far can we go into the endless voids? But am I going to waste all of my time on it? Also, we lost our hammer, so we need another hammer, which uses some of our rope, which is unfortunate. Right, so let's build as far as we can go, and then we'll call it a day, because there's literally nothing else to do. I'm not going to build a fancy island or anything, you know, with my raft. It's literally... Did I cuck myself to expanding? I feel like I cucked myself to expanding, didn't I? And I have no way of overwriting it or deleting it. Okay, now the music plays. Like, the music was sort of glitched from playing as well. Yeah, there's nothing else that I can do. You're not going to let me expand outwards, although I can the long way. Why can't I build there? Is it because there's resources? Okay. fine. Okay, we can still expand at a greater cost. Okay, let's go for it. Like, we can't dive into the water, we can sort of jump along the water with the shark chasing us. Maybe he won't bite me if we just jump along the water till we die. Okay. They survived one, but it got very boring because there's nothing else to do. But that was Survive on Raft. So, you know, if you're interested, go check it out for yourself. I'd probably say just get Raft, not this one, because this is a knockoff that's by Raft. There goes my Raft. that doesn't really hold up to it. So thanks a lot and join us again tomorrow. Goodbye.